Hello, I'd like to share a few thoughts with you before we do the quiz answers because doing a quiz is a bit like life, isn't it? And no, that's enough of that. The answers. Oh, I played this chair. I played back the actual quiz questions video to check it filmed all right. The wheezing tonight, terrible. Before you say, start commenting, I don't know, bad chest and stuff. Don't know the reason for it. I'll just get on. General knowledge was the first round. Here we go with the answers. Number 1. What colour is the circle on a Japanese flag? Red. In which US state is Alcatraz? Was number 2. It's in California. Number 3. In which year did Tony Blair become Prime Minister of the UK? 1997. Number 4, a cube has how many edges? 12. And number 5, what question did the bells of Old Bailey ask in the nursery rhyme Oranges and Lemons? It was, when will you pay me? Said the bells of Old Bailey. What is the 5th letter of the Greek alphabet? It is epsilon. That's the 5th letter of the Greek alphabet. How many legs does a butterfly have? 6. And who is CEO and founder of Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg. Number 9. Which car logo consists of 3 diamonds which meet in the middle? Mitsubishi. Number 10. Last one of this round. From which English port did the Titanic set sail on April 10th, 1912? Southampton. It was Southampton to New York. Right, beer. Guess the song. You can hear that coming. Really wheezy tonight. Guess the song. Number 1. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world was Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Number 2. Wake up in the morning with a head like what you done. I Don't Feel Like Dancing, the Scissor Sisters. Number 3. She packed my bags last night, pre-flight, 0 hour 9 a.m. Was Rocket Man, Elton John. And if you haven't seen the William Shatner version, go to YouTube. It is just the greatest thing. Number 4. Clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. Number 5. Life is a Mystery. Everyone Must Stand Alone. Like a Prayer, Madonna. Number 6. I'm through with standing in lines to clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the 9th and I'm never going to win. Now that I tell you the answer, you'll know it sounds a lot easier than it really was. Rockstar, Nickelback. Thanks for the times that you've given me. The memories are all in my mind is 3 Times a Lady by the Commodores. Number 8. She's Got a Smile That It Seems to Me Reminds Me of Childhood Memories. Sweet Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses. And number 9. Poor old Johnny Ray sounded sad upon the radio is Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. The last one, number 10, was really one for oldies. No offence, but it was the song's been out a long time. I wonder if one day that you say that you'll care was Puppet on a String by Sandy Shaw. Some of the younger ones will not have even heard of her. But anyway, beer time again before we do the sport answers. Empty. Reload. There we go. Bit of Corona this time. Right, sport. The nickname Whirlwind was given to which British snooker player? Jimmy White. That was number 1. Number 2. How many Wimbledon singles titles has Roger Federer won? 8. Number 3. The Rhinos are a rugby league side from which country? South Africa. Number 4. What is the nickname of Newcastle United Football Club's magpie mascot? Monty Magpie. Number 5. What does the abbreviation WD stand for when describing cricket bowling statistics? Wide balls. Number 6. Which football team are known as the Canaries? Norwich City. Let's be having you. Number 7. Which horse was named after a country? Sorry. That had to be some kind of cop-up, didn't it? Number 7. Which horse, which was named after a country, won the 2014 Epsom Derby? Australia. That was the name of the horse. Number 8. Who was the first woman ever to win an Olympic gold medal for boxing? Nicola Adams. And number 9. In which decade of the 1900s was the first ever Winter Olympics held? It was the 1920s, to be exact. It was 1924. And number 10. What colour comes before a black belt in karate? The brown belt. That's what precedes the black belt. Oh, yes. Film and television was the last 10. I hope it's close. I hope it's like... I like to think when I do this quiz that it's kind of people playing against each other, kind of hinges on the last round or something, you know. A little bit of excitement, you know. It's... It doesn't take much at the minute with lockdown, does it? I mean, really, the slightest things, you know, exciting. You know. But, anyway, I digress. Film and TV. Who played Sherlock Holmes in the most recent BBC TV series Sherlock? Benedict Cumberbatch. Number 2. Bamber Gascoigne and Jeremy Paxman both presented which game show? University Challenge. Number 3. Which wrestler turned actor is the star of the 2019 film Playing with Fire? John Cena. Or Cena. It's C-E-N-A anyway. Cena, I think. John Cena. Number 4. Which actress plays Nessa Jenkins in Gavin and Stacey? It's Ruth Jones who co-writes it. Plays Nessa. Number 5. Which was the first horror film to be based on a Stephen King novel? Carrie, which was released in 1976. And number 6. Which comedian starred in the films Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Rock of Ages? Russell Brand, if you can call him a comedian. Personally, I think he's more of a pain in the arse, but that's just me. Number 7. Which 1993 film was advertised as an adventure 65 million years in the making? Jurassic Park. Number 8. Which actor played Grandad in Only Fools and Horses? A gentleman called Leonard Pierce. Number 9. Neo, spelled N-E-O, was the main character in which film series which began in 1999? The Matrix. They're making a new one actually, due to be released next year. Number 10. Who stars as the comic book hero in the 2020 film Bloodshot? Vin Diesel. That's currently on release apparently. And that basically wraps up the quiz for this week, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to have another sip of beer. Excuse me. Thanks very much for still watching. I know I say this every week, but I really genuinely mean it, and you can't say it enough. Thanks to everybody who's helping with the terrible situation we're in. All the NHS workers, all the auxiliaries, everybody who's basically having to work to help all those that are locked down and are unable to work at the moment, and those who are in hospital or poorly. Thanks very much indeed. And basically, I just want to keep this going as long as like you lot are enjoying it. Tell us, drop us a line if you're seeing any comments on the Facebook page or on the Ken's Quiz page about what the sound was like from where you're listening. If this microphone was actually better or worse than the built-in one I was using over the last 3 weeks, and I appreciate that. So thanks very much. I hope you did well, and see you all again next week when I do the next one, hopefully. He said, crazily fiddling to try and find the stop button for the video. There it is. Have a good night. Cheers.